I mixed it up a little bit this week. So we're going to start with some breathing. Then we're going to go into lying on our back, but doing some sort of like bridge basically. So we're going in for a bit more difficult. But we're going to take it nice and slow. We're going to do some nursery rhymes with it. Then we're going to do quite a lot of standing. We're going to do and quite a lot of lifting of the baby. So Emmanuel, if your arms get tired, feel free to pop him down. You can crawl, you can sit. Don't feel like you have to hold them the whole time if your arms are getting really heavy. Because you're heavy and you're 6 months, so gosh, what 11-month-old baby weighs. Whee! You don't need anything special for today's class. Always have some cushions to hand. So for example, Theo's sitting up here now, but if he was to, if I let go and he flops down, I just want some cushions behind him so he doesn't hit his head. Toys always just to keep them entertained if you need like a little rattle or something like that. Yes, yes. So we're going to start sitting, doing our 10 breaths. And some people say, why is the breathing? What's it about the breathing? The breathing is because when you have a baby, often after having a baby, you create shallow breathing. So really shallow breathing. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you've got that deep breath into the belly, because that's going to help you heal. That's going to help the muscles in the stomach heal. And it really sort of helps. Yeah, all right, good old time here, sitting up. So, if your baby's happily sitting up like this, then feel free to stay holding hands or putting the cushions behind them. Otherwise, you can place them in your lap and hold them round. Natasha, if you're breastfeeding, you can just have the baby in your arms. You don't need to change them. If you want to focus on your posture, because even when you sit, you can find yourself slumping. So if you want, you can just come and sit up against a wall and make sure that your bum, your shoulder blades and the back of your neck are all touching the wall. So that's a really nice way to just make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. And then if you want, you can inch your bum out. We are going to close our eyes if you want to, or you can just keep them open and keep your gaze on baby. 10 deep breaths. We're going to deep into the belly, and then HA sound it out. Breathing into the belly, and HA sound it out. Sitting up nice and tall, relax the thighs down as you breathe in. Deep breath, fill that belly. Relax the shoulders this time as we exhale. Breathing in. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Maybe give it a little wiggle from side to side. Exhale, release. As you inhale, notice if your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, if there's any tension that you're holding there. Often we hold it somewhere in the face. Exhale, release. As we breathe in, focus on that posture once again. Draw the shoulder blades up, back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do 2 more. Nice big inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, let everything soften, just 10%, let it soften 10%. Final breath. Really focus on where you are today. If you want, you can keep the eyes closed. Or you can flutter them open. We're just going to do some neck circles. I'm going to put some cushions there in case Theo wants to fall back. And using that breath once again, just gently start to take some clockwise circles with the neck. I'm definitely getting some cricks when I take it back. Do 3 in one direction. If you notice that there's some real tension in one part as you do these neck circles, take a moment to pause there, take a deep breath in, and then carry on. And then let's take it in the opposite direction. Often we either carry our tension in the lower back or the upper back and the neck, and I found that I used to always carry it in my shoulder blades, but since having a baby, my neck has become extremely tight, possibly from all the feeding and that sort of thing. So be gentle to your neck, take one more circle, and then gently, options here, you can either take your right ear to your right shoulder, so just a nice gentle stretch through the one side. If baby is sitting up nice and happily, or if baby is lying down, you can always take that spare arm and just do a nice stretch up through the side body as well. But if they need your support, then it's absolutely fine to stay sitting and just take that head over right ear to right shoulder. Enjoy that beautiful stretch. Relax through the shoulders. Make sure you've got a nice straight spine, shoulder blades back. On the next inhale, come back to center, and then exhale, take the left ear to the left shoulder. Once again, if you have that hand free, you can take the arm up into the air and reach and have that nice stretch through the side body. Maybe give baby the chance to have a little play at sitting up by themselves. You can always take that hand to the floor if they're really confident. Open up the chest to the sky if this is the position that you're doing, so opening it up nice and high. If you're here, then you can just keep that neck going. Whee! Breathing in for 3, breathing in for 2, and for 1. So we're gently going to make our way onto our back. So we're going to come into bridge pose. We're going to do, bridge is brilliant. Bridge is brilliant for your glutes, for the back, for the thighs. And we're going to let our babies ride us, okay? So, if they're happy to, you can then place them on your hips. That's an extra bit of weight, okay? So, nice and gently. We're going to sing 6 little ducks for our first lot of bridge. So, making your way down onto the mat. Whee! And then rolling gently onto your back. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. You want your to elongate through the neck, so tuck the chin into the chest a little bit. Soles of the feet hip distance apart, feet facing forwards. Hi, gorgeous. Do you want to ride mummy? Like she's a horse. Now, from here, you can pick your baby up and place them so that they are sitting on your hips. So for bridge pose, we're going to take a nice inhale into the belly, and then exhale, we are going to slowly roll all the way up. Switch those glutes on nice and tight. Breathing in and breathing out. Now what we're going to do to make it a little bit tougher is we're going to slowly lower down halfway, so not to the floor but halfway, and then push all the way back up again. Yeah. We're going to go down halfway on the inhale, and then we're going to push up on the exhale. And we're going to sing 6 little ducks to take our mind off this, but to focus on the breathing. So, 6 little ducks go through in one day, over the bridge and far away. Mama duck says quack, 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 but only 5 little ducks came back. You get the idea. Here we go. 6 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 5 little ducks came back. 5 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. Keep going. 2 little ducks went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. One little duck went swimming one day over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but no little ducks came back, back, back. Mama duck went swimming one day over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and all the little ducks came back. Yay! Slowly roll all the way down. Hopefully your glutes got a good workout. And Emanuela, I know that feeling when baby doesn't want to sit, they just want to stand on you. Totally know that one. So we're going to come into a half boat, or if you really want to go there, a full boat pose. So from here, we're going to come up to our seated position. Whee! Hello. Now, have a little play around with this. Baby, once again, is sitting. You can either, gently holding them, I would hold them personally, take one leg off the floor, and then you can take the other leg off the floor and squeeze them together. Some people want to take both legs off the floor. That for me, and extend them out straight, is a little bit too much at this point. So, if it's too much to do this one here, holding the baby, because it's allowing a little bit of balance and also core. If it's too much, then what you could do is just come onto the tiptoes of your feet like this. You're still going to get that workout, okay? Yeah? If baby doesn't want to, for any reason, sit on your lap, you can always plop them to the side and keep looking at them. So you can always pop them here and they can have a play at sitting up or standing. If they want to stand, you can actually still do boat pose like this with them standing. So breathing in here, we're not going to sing a song to this one because it's really difficult and you need to focus on it as it is. So really squeeze the knees together. Breathing in for 5. Breathing in for 4. Manuela, nice work. If you want to take the legs out straight, you can up to there. But, whee! See how I fell back? I haven't got that strength in my stomach yet. Breathing in for 3. Breathing in for 2. And breathing in for 1. Woo. Nice work. That was hard, wasn't it? So, from here, we're going to have a go at some leg lifts, okay? So this is super baby. We're going to come to lie on our back again. And you want to place baby along your knees. Now Theo doesn't necessarily like this one. Some babies love it. So what we're going to do, I think it's probably connected to your tummy time, you hate it, don't you? We're going to come to lie back and then we take baby up into the air. Like a superhero, like a super baby, yeah. Now from here what you can do is bring the knees close in and then take them back up again. Bring them close in. Blow kisses. Take baby back up. Bring baby close in. If you can get your knees in and bring your head up, give them a little kiss to their head, and then take the legs back up. Ding, 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 ding. And then lift the legs back up again. Bring baby in, lift your head, see if you can give them that kiss. Natasha makes this look so easy with her little one. Yeah. So you can just do those lift legs up, you can just lift the feet up and give baby that little play. It's also adding to a bit of tummy time, which is why Theo hates it so much. So there's lots of things to do with your leg lifts. You can lift the legs, or you can bring the knees into the chest, lift your head and go for a crunch. Or you can let baby sit on you because they want to stand. Yeah, now we're smiling. Didn't want to be a super baby today, did you? So, wherever you are, breathing in and breathing out. Make sure that you are grounding your back into the floor if you're doing your super baby. Make sure you've got your chin slightly tucked into your chest, so you're elongating through the neck. Squeeze those knees together as you're lifting up and down. Let's breathing here for 3. Breathing in for 2. breathing in for 1. Nice work. Slowly bring your feet down, bring baby down. I'm going to come into our Superman pose. So, Theo, you just want to walk the whole time on your feet. Coming up, whee! We're going to place baby on the mat. Now, totally up to you. If you want to have them facing you, if you want to put them in tummy time because they love tummy time, you can. There we go. So if they like tummy time, you can put them on their tummy and have them facing towards you. If they hate tummy time, then lie them down facing forwards. If they're sitting up, then they can do that. What you can do is place your hands either side of them. Coming into all fours, we're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to stretch out through the foot and out through the arm. Now, another little tip here is you can use a little toy in your one hand for them to look at as your arm as it goes out. Okay? And we're going to sing the song Two Little Speckled Frogs sat on a speckled log eating some very yummy grub. Okay, so on all fours, get your toy there, and if they prefer, they can play with the toy for this one. So take a nice inhale, exhale, stretch out. So think about engaging that core, sucking navel to spine. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, exhale, reaching out with the left hand, right foot, bring it back down. Two little speckled frogs, here we go. Two little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grub, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was only one speckled frog, yum, yum. One little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grub, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were no more speckled frogs, oh no! So from here, you can stay doing your Superman pose. So taking one leg out and then bring it back on the inhale on all fours, exhale, taking it out. If you would like to take it up a notch, you can inhale, exhale, take the arm out and the leg out. From here, you're going to bend that top leg, and if you want, you can take some pulses to the sky. Yeah. As you pulse, you can then pull faces at baby and blow down. So you're doing like a push-up at the same time to kiss them. So you're pulsing your foot up into the air, and then you're coming down to give baby some kisses. Pulsing your foot, and then coming down for kisses for baby. Yeah. Let's do 3. Kicking for 2. Not you, me. Kicking for 1. Slowly, let's change sides. So this time, take that left knee up. As you said, you can stay with your Superman pose if you prefer, or start to pulse, taking that leg up. Breathing in, breathing out. And then on the exhale, you can come down, kiss baby, pulsing the leg. For 5. Yeah. For 4. For 3, really work those arms. For 2. And for 1. Nice work. Slowly bring yourself back. We're going to just do a nice little rabbit pose to counteract that, and then we're coming to standing, so we're going to get a real arm workout. So for rabbit pose, you can allow your baby to pull your hair if you like. You're just going to take hold of the backs of your feet, and you're going to bring yourself down so that the head goes, it's not onto the mat, it's sort of hovering. You're just going to hold onto the feet and get that nice rounding through the back. Relax the shoulders if you can. So you're engaging that core to help you keep the the head off the floor. So you're not dumping it into the floor, you're rounding through. Breathing in for 3. Breathing in for 2. And breathing in for 1. Nice. Can I have my hair back, please? I think you have more fun pulling my hair than anything else. So from here, thank you, we're going to come to standing. We're going to gently come into downward dog first. So we're going to tuck our toes under. And then we're going to come up into our down dog. And the first one we're going to do is a low lunge. Yes. So, take your hands either side of baby. We'll start by just doing some nice opening of cat-cow. So open the chest and then rounding through. Open the chest and then rounding through. Open the chest, rounding through. Blowing some kisses or throwing some funny faces at baby. Whee! Yeah, you're trying to catch mommy's hair. And then gently tuck the toes under. Yeah. And come all the way up into downward facing dog. Now from here, really enjoy that stretch through the back of the legs. Oh my gosh, they're very tight for me today. So maybe take that dog for a walk, always keeping that eye contact with baby, blowing kisses, pulling funny faces, smiling away, and just take that dog for a walk and let yourself really work those legs. Enjoy that stretch. Nice happy baby, Theo, good boy. Now make sure your feet are hip distance apart, feet toes slightly in, heels slightly out. A nice generous bend in those knees. Really tilt the tailbone, so nice and high, bum nice and high to the sky. As you try and take your chest to your thighs, hands shoulder distance apart, spider fingers pressing down through that first finger and thumb. Then from here, let's come into our first low lunge. So inhale the right leg up into the air, and then exhale, bring your right foot to one side of baby. Take that back knee down, untuck the toes. We're going to inhale our arms up into the air. We're going to do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So you're going to take that nice lunge, hips facing forward, lunge into the hips, and then we're going to twinkle, twinkle our fingers down as we sing the song. We're then going to inhale them up, and then as we exhale, we lunge forward and take it down. So twinkle, twinkle, here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Staying in that lunge this time, take your hand one side of baby, and then just take a nice little twist open to the side. So just take your hand to your top thigh, take a nice twist open. Tickle little baby, tickle, 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 tickle with your opposite arm. Tickle, 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 tickle. Just work into that hip. It's really nice to get a beautiful hip opener. It can be really tight after pregnancy. So let's take it back to the other side. So from here, tuck the toes under, come back into a downward facing dog. Lift the left foot in the air this time. And then exhale, bring the left foot to the side of the baby, back knee down, untuck the toes. But twinkle, twinkle on the opposite side. So arms up in the air, exhale, we're going to sink down and take the arms down too. Here we go, twinkle, twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Stay in that low lunge. Take your right hand down and then take your left hand to your left thigh, open up, get a nice little twist and into the hips, and with that spare hand, if you want, you can always tickle baby. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Breathing in, breathing out. Are we ready for what's coming next? Are you ready for what's coming next? bring yourself back together, coming back into the knees. We are going to take it up into our warrior one and our warrior two. So, get ready for that arm workout, Emanuela. From here, you do not have to take your baby lift if you don't want to. We are going to come into our warrior one first. So, lifting up, I always place baby on the knee, start off with. You can have an embrace pose if you prefer, facing outwards or in towards you. Then we're going to lift up baby, coming into our warrior two. So the front foot's facing forward, the back foot is 45 degrees and hips are facing forwards. Now, you can stay here. If you haven't got baby in your arms, you can always, or if you have got baby in your arms, you're feeling confident, you can lift that front heel off the mat and get extra work through those glutes. Breathing in, wherever you are, this is a real worker for the thighs and the glutes. Breathing in here for 5. Breathing in for 4. With every exhale, see if you can sink that a little bit lower so that eventually that front leg becomes parallel. 90 degrees. Breathing in for 3. Breathing in for 2. Both hips, those headlights facing forwards. Breathing in for 1. From here, gently, you can take the arm out behind you, coming into a warrior two. So this time we're going to have opening up, keep hold of baby, arm comes out to the back. So we're opening up the hips this time. Both hips this time are facing to the side wall or in front of you. Breathing in here for 5. Exhale, sinking down. Once again, you can come up onto that front heel if you really want to go low. Breathing in for 2. Sorry, for 4. Breathing in for 3. Woo. Breathing in for 2. And breathing in for 1. Slowly, make sure you've got hold of baby and step to the top of the mat. Now, we're going to come into our first balance on the same side. Okay? So, this time, I always either advise to hold baby nice and strong, or take them, oh, we lost your dummy, into brace pose. We're going to come into tree pose, okay? Now with tree pose, this is great because you can either pop the baby on the mat if you do not feel comfortable. You can place the foot to the floor, place the foot to the calf, or if you really want to, you can come into the front pose. Now, you've always got the wall to hold on to if you need to, wherever feels good for you. Okay, so if you always used to get up here, but now you feel much safer with baby to do maybe just the calf, do that. So we're going to try 5 breaths. And if you're still not feeling safe with baby, you could always try carrier. Try wearing a carrier next time. You can always try them in that. So breathing in here for 5. Ground down through the standing leg. Engage the glutes for 4. Even if you're holding baby, see if you can relax the arms. If you're not holding baby, see if you can take the hands to heart center and then up into the air, making yourself into a full tree for 3. Knowing that you're doing blooming well here, holding a baby and doing tree pose for 2. Take your last breath here. And then gently bring that knee back to center and down. Nice work. So we're going to take this all to the opposite side. Starting warrior 1, warrior 2, and then tree pose. Easy peasy, right? So, opposite legs this time. So if you had your right leg out in front, switch over to your left. Once again, this time maybe baby wants to face outwards rather than inwards in your warrior 1. Wherever you are, both hips should be facing forwards. Breathing in and breathing out. Now if you want a real weight workout, you can, Simba style, hold your baby up in the air, okay, if you really want to go there. But don't worry, I've got one of those coming up in the next bit. So I prefer to have them sitting on my knee, either facing in or facing out, in a nice strong pose. Make sure those hips are facing forward, and if they're not, take that back leg out a little bit to make sure they're squared up. Relax the shoulders down. If you haven't got baby in your arms, you can take the arms up into the air. Breathing here for 5. Breathing in for 4. Ground down through that front heel, through the big toe, through the back heel and the blade of the back foot. 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Final breath. Okay, here we go. Opening up to warrior 2. So this time, make sure your baby's in a nice strong pose if you're holding them. Open up to the side and take the arm out behind you. If you want, you can lift that front heel up. I'm going to face you towards me. Hello. Breathing in here. Ooh. For 5. If you speak a different language, you can always speak to them in that. What are we learning today? Spanish. 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Uno. Well done. From here, take a nice deep breath. Exhale, come up to the top. We're going to come into tree pose on the opposite side. Now, one side is always stronger or weaker. So, take it to the opposite side. Ground down through that standing foot. Option to take the foot to the floor. Maybe the foot to the calf. If you want to come in the full pose to the thigh. Really concentrate here as we take 5 breaths. Breathing in for 5. Breathing in for 4. Breathing in for 3. Breathing in for 2. Breathing in for 1. Nice work. Come back together. Give those legs a little kick. Now, well done everybody for that. That was hard. We're going to take it up and do some weight workouts, and we're going to do some squats. Oh no, oh no. So with our squats, this is goddess pose. I would ideally have baby facing outwards in brace pose. Okay, I'm going to grab Theo's dummy. Just come out, just in case that's what you want. Now, we're going to do the Grand Old Duke of York first. Now, if you want, so toes out, heels in, this is your goddess pose. If you want, you can do what we call a surprise drop. So we inhale up, exhale, we come down into it. And if you want, you can do what I call the surprise drop that babies sometimes like. So, loads of things you can do in this one. If you want, if you're daring today, Emanuela, you can pulse. You can pulse. If you want, you can come up onto your tiptoes, so have the heels off the floor and pulse. You can always sway from side to side. You can inhale straight, exhale, sink down, surprise drop. Don't actually drop your baby though, just a surprise drop. So there's loads you can do here, but you need to use that breath. So we're going to do the Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. Here we go. The Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Let's do that again. Here we go. Woo, take a deep breath. We've got this. The Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Got some giggles this side. Okay, we're going to stay with this. We're going to do zoom, zoom, zoom. So this time we're just going to sway through our squat from side to side. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon, and Mummy's getting a good sweat on. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Why? Natasha's got this awesome. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll get there very soon. 5, yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. breath. We're going for one more of those. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Nice strong hold. I'm going to try and do what Natasha's doing. It's awesome. Inhale. Exhale, come down to your squat. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll get there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Nice work, everybody. Ooh. We have one more, just one, I promise you, arm lift with our weights, and then we're taking it to the floor. So with this one, we can either take baby onto our head, but if baby's going to kick you in the face, not great, is it? So you can either take baby here and then do a little stretch from side to side, or you can bring baby into your brace pose and then just do a nice little stretch through the body from side to side. So we're still using baby, or you can have them just up in your arms, up in the air. Totally up to you, whatever feels good. So we're just really working into the hips, getting a nice stretch through the side body. If it feels good, you can always do some nice circles with the hips in one direction, and then take it in the other direction, and maybe a little surprise drop if they liked that. So breathing in here. Woo! For 5. Must explain that it really is a surprise drop, not actually dropping your baby. Breathing in for 4. Woo! Breathing in for 3. Woo! Breathing in for 2. And then breathing in for 1, Simba style. Yay! Hiya! All right, gently bring them all the way down, and we're going to do a standing wide leg. So I would advise just bringing them to lie down nice and gently, but you want to stand, don't you? I know you want to stand. I know you want to stand. So, toes in, heels out. What we're going to do is we are going to sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. And we're going to give them a massage with their legs. So, I'm getting so hot, I'm taking a layer off. Whew. Now, I want you to hinge from the hips to start off with. Okay, now if you want to, you can always do this in butterfly pose if you want to be seated with the soles of the feet together. Toes in, heels out, hands on the hips, open at the chest, and then exhale, forward fold. You're then going to take hold of baby's feet, and we're going to do row, 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 boat. So row, 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 legs out, then bend the knees to come in, then out, and then in. So you're still getting that nice forward fold, and baby's getting a beautiful massage, which is going to help if they haven't had a poo in a while as well. So here we go. Hinge at those hips, ground down through the legs, engage those legs, really lift those kneecaps. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Rock our boats. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. And again, so you can go that little bit lower, so you can really hinge on those hips. Maybe this time you can take the hands to the floor to see how deep you can go. If not, keep those hands nice and strong. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Well done. From here, you'll be glad to know we're coming down to the floor. Malasana yogi squat. So bring the heels in, and this time sitting down. Now, I sometimes find that getting into this pose is easier if you do a little rock from side to side. If you want, you can always take a block or a book or some cushions to pad underneath. Otherwise, take the soles flat, and we're going to come into Malasana. So we're going to do head, shoulders, knees and toes, okay? So you can either do your own head, your own shoulders, your knees and your toes, or with baby in front of you, head, shoulders, knees and toes, okay? So here we go. Baba. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. A little tickle of the toes at the end. Let's do that once more. Here we go. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Nice work. Gently from here, bring yourself down to a nice wide leg seated position. Oh, it's the home run now, ladies. It's all beautiful from here. So, toes to the sky, heels ground down. Engage those legs to lift the kneecaps. Now, with baby, depending on where they are, they might like to sit up facing you. They might prefer to sit up facing outwards, or they might just want to be lying down happily. Now, what's good about this is that I'm going to turn him out. I'm going to turn Theo out because he likes to look at the screen. Pop these here if you want to have a practice. So, wide leg forward fold. We are going to do, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And then we're going to do jelly on a plate, okay? So, from here, someone's discovered a cushion. From here, we're going to do, if you're happy, you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. And if you want to, you can always do a peekaboo style version, where you come over to the one side of your baby and do clap, clap, like that, okay? So if your baby's happily sitting up, you can always take their, or hold them from behind and come over to the side and be like, clap, clap, like that, okay? So you're still getting that nice stretch where you can take it over to the sides, okay? So sit up nice and tall. Here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Right, let's take it to the side now, ladies. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Peekaboo. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Peekaboo. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Peekaboo. Nice. Now from here, if you want to go a little bit lower, you can move baby a little bit further forward and you can start to work that forwards. Or if baby's facing you, if they're lying down facing you, you can be going over them, getting a little bit deeper. So I'm just going to move Theo a little bit further forward. There we go, so I can get a bit of a walk forwards. So you can start to walk the hands forward either side of baby, coming either side. And then if you want, you can take your feet, if you feel comfortable, if you've got a pillow there just in case baby falls down, or you've always got that hand ready to grab them if they do a roly-poly. So, really push your heels into the ground, toes up to the sky, hinge at the hips, don't round from that back. Breathing in here, tickle, 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 tickle. We're going to do jelly on a plate. Yeah? So, keeping that nice leaning forward, go. Jelly on a plate. Jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. And again, jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Nice work. So, this one's beautiful, which we're coming into now. It's our final one before Shavasana. It's shoulder stand. Now, don't worry, we're not flinging our legs up in the air. You want to scooch towards a wall. And you're going to put your legs, so your bum's going to come into the wall, your legs are going to go up it, and hopefully, if baby's happy, they can sit on your hips with their back against your legs, okay? So you've got that little seat to have them on. So, to move. You're really happy with your cushion, aren't you? So, scooching up into the wall, coming into our shoulder stand. So, lying down, take the legs up the wall, and then face, get baby to hello. Now, if they want to sit, that'd be great. But often, your babies want to stand. So it doesn't matter, if they want to stand, they can. You want to make sure that your legs are at the wall, that you're bringing in your chin to your chest, getting that nice flat back. And we're going to sing, You Are My Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are blue. Here we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't take my sunshine away. And once again. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't take your sunshine away. Nice work. Now, shoulder stand's great. You can do this in your bed in the morning. You can do this during the day. Just place the legs up a wall. You can always use a chair if you prefer to stick your feet on that way. And this is a great way to just energize through the legs, get the blood refreshed as fresh blood circulates around the body. And it's great if your baby wants to sit on your hips rather than stand on your chest. So let's take a few breaths in here. Breathing in for 5. Breathing in for 4. Breathing in for 2. And breathing in for 1. Just take a little shake of the head from left to right, letting go of any of that tension in the neck that you might have. Feel the support of the ground underneath you. And then gently we're going to come into our Shavasana. If you prefer to stay in your shoulder stand, please do stay there if it feels good. Now for our Shavasana, lots of options. You can lie baby down and you can lie down next to them. You can take a Supta Baddha Konasana, you can take the soles of the feet together and lie back. You want to just come into lie alongside them. Hello darling, don't look at me rather than their screen. Now if they're in there, lying on their back and they want to do a happy baby, this is quite nice. You can bring them up, bring their legs up and then help give them a little swing from side to side. If they prefer to do tummy time, if they like tummy time, this is a nice way for you to be on the ground. You can put them in tummy time. And just allow yourself to lie down, gazing at baby. Breathing in, breathing out, coming to that breath at the beginning. Breathing in and breathing out. If you feel comfortable, you can always close your eyes. Shower baby with lots of kisses and tickles. Close those eyes if it feels nice and comfortable. Just take a moment. If you've had a sleepless night, it's quite nice now just to lie down. Close the eyes. Knowing baby's nice and safe, lying next to you. Let's just do a little meditation throughout the body. Starting with the head. Take a nice deep breath in. And allow yourself to just empty the head of all those thoughts that are rushing around. See if you can take a cleansing breath in. Completely empty it and focus on the here and now. Focusing on maybe the noises that your baby is making. Maybe they're like doing goo goo gaga, goi goi, mama and mama. Forget everything that happened this morning. Forget whatever you've got to do the rest of the day. Just focus on this really beautiful present moment, lying down just with baby. Coming into your third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Notice if there's any tension. Just relax the forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Let the eyes be heavy. Coming to your sense of smell, take a deep breath in. Fill your body with that fresh air. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming to your sense of taste. Notice the taste in your mouth. Your sense of hearing. Take a moment. Nice cue, Theo. Listen to the noises around you. Maybe you can hear the birds, the springtime birds outside. Maybe it's just your baby talking to you. Or maybe it's beautiful and silent. Come into the jaw, give it a little wiggle from side to side if there's any tension. Let it go. Come into the shoulders, relax them down. Let the hips be heavy. Let the legs be heavy. Let the feet be heavy. And you can stay here in your Shavasana, just chilling out. If you want, you can always enjoy the silence or just pop a meter song on. Yogi's choice. If you want to come to a seated position, you can. Wherever you are, hands at heart center. Take the thumbs to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows, and remember to always think positive thoughts no matter what happens. Bringing the thumbs to the lips, remember to speak the truth and help shine a light on those that can't. And finally, bring the hands to the heart center, gazing at your baby. Remember, self-love starts by taking care of you. Happy mommy means happy baby. And then you can share that love in your heart with those around you. Namaste.